Lord, I'm Assistant Inspector of Police, Odongo Emmanuel.
How old are you, sir?
My Lord, I'm 31 years old.
What's your religion?
My Lord, I'm a Christian.
I'm going to take oath and we ask you some questions.
I, Assistant Inspector of Police, Odongo Emmanuel, do swear in the name of the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give attaching the matter now before this court shall be the truth, nothing else but the whole truth, so help me God.
You say you are Assistant Inspector of Police Odongo Emmanuel.
Yes, my Lord.
Your age again for the record?
My Lord, I'm 31 years old.
And what do you do for a living?
My Lord, I'm a police officer.
Where are you attached?
My Lord, I'm attached at the Directorate of ICT, Uganda Police Force. Under the Department of CCTV at the National Command and Control Center.
Where is this located?
My Lord, it's located in Naguru.
Let's have interpretation.
Agambye amannya gayitibwa Odongo Emmanuel ng'era musirikale wa poliisi ng'alina emyaka 31 ng'akolera ekitongole ekya poliisi kikola ku mitimbagano ng'era nga atuula e Naguru wali National Command and Control Center.
What's your designation at the ICT Command Center?
My Lord, I am a CCTV analyst.
Duties?
My Lord, as a CCTV analyst, I do retrieve CCTV footages to be used as relevant evidence. My Lord, I also analyze CCTV footages and write CCTV analysis reports. And I also do tender CCTV evidence before courts of law, my Lord.
What are your qualifications, Mr. Odongo?
My Lord, I hold a diploma in computer science from Kampala International University.
You have a diploma?
Diploma in computer science from Kampala International University.
Computer science.
Diploma in computer science from Kampala International University.
Which year?
In the year 2019, my Lord.
Anything else?
My Lord, I also hold a certificate in cybersecurity and digital evidence handling from Chibuli Police Training School. Cybersecurity and digital evidence handling from Chibuli Police Training School in the year 2022, my Lord. My Lord, I also hold a certificate in software development from the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology.
Okay. Go at Penny's Street. From
Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology. In the year 2018, my lord.
Agambye nti nno yeekebejja zi CCTV era n'aggyako ebyo byaba azudde ku CCTV ezo era n'agamba nti ku ebyo byabaggyeko akolamu alipoota ng'alipoota ezo abeera ng'aziwaayo mu kkooti n'agamba alina obuyigirizi obwa diploma mu computer science gye yafuna ku University ya Kampala International University mu mwaka gwa 2019 ng'alina n'obuyigirizi obulala obwa certificate mu cyber security bwe yafuna ekibuli ku training school mu mwaka gwa 2022 ng'alina ne certificate endala mu okudevelopinga software gye yafuna e Korea Advanced Institute mu mwaka gwa 2018.
So for how long have you worked as a CCTV analyst?
My lord, I've worked as a CCTV analyst since the year 2022.
What role did you play in this matter?
Mr. Mwaganya, before you go there,
Yes,
could he explain to the court how this CCTV works, how the system works, how it operates before we go to the specific case?
My lord, CCTV is a closed circuit television system which has a set of cameras in different categories.
We're going to go slow. Repeat that, please.
CCTV is a closed circuit television. It has a system which has a set of different cameras in different categories. We have ANPR cameras.
Repeat that, please.
ANPR in full is automatic number plate recognition cameras.
Automatic.
Automatic number plate recognition cameras. We have the digital surveillance cameras.
No. Let's finish this. What are these?
The automatic number plate recognition cameras are specifically cameras that detect number plates of motor vehicles.
Repeat that, please.
Automatic
They
number plate
cameras.
recognition cameras are cameras that detect registration number plates of motor vehicles and motorcycles.
And where are these found?
My lord, those cameras are installed in the highways, they are located in the highways.
To whom do they belong?
They are all under Uganda Police Force, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, we also have digital cameras. Those are the fixed cameras, which are specific for video surveillance.
Specific for?
Video surveillance.
Yes.
And they all belong to Uganda Police Force.
Any other category?
We have the facial recognition cameras.
facial
recognition cameras, these facial recognition cameras help in detecting the faces. They are specifically located in border points.
You shall concentrate on those relevant to your work in this case.
Okay, my lord.
Yes.
These are the cameras, my lord.
Any other category of cameras outside the Uganda police?
We have the private CCTV surveillance cameras under the ownership of individuals.
So how do the...
Let's first have interpretation.
Okay.
Abadde annyonnyola ebika bya kamera nga annyonnyodde ebika biri binanga ekika ekisooka ekya AMPR nga kamera ezo zibeera automatic nga zo ziriwo okubeera nga zikwata enamba plate z'ebidduka ng'emmotoka oba n'eppiki ng'era zo baziteeka mu nguudo za highway nga kamera ezo za poliisi ya Uganda. Then kamera ez'okubiri eza digital nga zo era nazo baziteeka mu bifo eby'enjawulo nga nazo za poliisi nga zo ziriwo okukwata ebifaananyi nga biba biriwo mu kiseera ekyo. Then kamera ez'okusatu nazo za Uganda poliisi nga zo ziriwo okubeera nga zikwata face ez'abantu okuyambako poliisi nga zo baziteeka mu bifo nga ebya border. Then kamera ez'okuna nnyonnyodde kamera eza private kamera ez'abantu ba bulijjo nga zo ziriwo okubeera nga ziyamba abantu ba bulijjo.
So how do the police cameras work?
Well, my lord,
In terms of recording and storage?
my lord, the digital surveillance cameras, which are also called the dome cameras, record
Repeat that word again.
dome.
Dome.
Yes,
D-O-M-E.
D-O-M-E.
DOME, dome cameras.
Yes.
They record real-time incidents. And all incidents recorded are sent to the server where they are stored for a period of 90 days, my lord.
Where is the server?
The server is located at National Command and Central Control Center.
And how do you access the server?
My lord, I access the server on permission and instruction from my supervisor.
Interpretation?
Abadde annyonnyola ku kika ki kamera kye zikola n'agamba nti kamera ezimu zibeera zikwata ebifaananyi nga bwe bibeera bigenda mu kiseera ekyo kyennyini ng'era buli kye bibeera bikutte birina saavu oba ebifaananyi ebyo kwe babitereka nga bibeerako ennaku 9 ng'era saavu eyo esangibwa mu ofiisi zaabwe ku National Command and Control Center ng'era agambye okubeera nga yeekebejja kamera ezo amala kubeera ng'afuna olukusa okuva ewa mukama we.
How about the private cameras belonging to private citizens that you talked about?
My Lord, the private cameras, I access them on consent from the owners.
How do they work?
My Lord, these cameras also record in real time. They have an external storage. That is the DVR. Where all its recordings are stored for a specific period of time. All the recordings are stored for a specific period of time based on the storage capacity.
Yes, interpretation.
Agambye nti kamera eza bwannannyini zo okubeera nga azeekebejja amala okuba nga afuna olukusa okuva ku bannannyini ba kamera ezo ng'era engeri gye zikolamu nti era nazo zibeera zikwata ebifaananyi nga bibeera bigenda mu kiseera ekyo kyennyini ng'era ebifaananyi ze bibeera bikutte birina we zibeera zibitereka mu DVR ng'era zirikodinga ebifaananyi ebyo okusinziira ku bunene oba ku bugazi bwa DVR eyo.
Mr. Odongo, what role did you play in this matter before court?
My Lord, in this matter before court, I offered support as a technical person to the investigating team.
In what respect?
I offered support as a CCTV analyst. Where I also made CCTV analysis report upon analysis of the CCTV footages.
Agambye omulimu ye gwe yakola mu musango guno guli mu kooti yayambako ku ttiimu abakola mu kunoonyereza ku musango guno nga ye kye yakola yali yeekebejja obutambi oba obwa CCTV era n'akola alipoota ku obwo obutambi bwe yamala okuba nga yeekebejja.
How do you recognize the report that you authored?
My Lord, the report I authored has my signature. As a CCTV analyst, AIP Odongo Emmanuel. It also bears a signature of my immediate supervisor who reviewed it. That is Superintendent of Police, Namanya Joseph. In the capacity of acting SCP.
Okay, who is your immediate supervisor?
Superintendent of Police, Namanya Joseph, who is in the capacity of acting Assistant Commissioner of Police, CCTV. My Lord, the signature also bears, the report bears the signature of my departmental supervisor who verified it. that is Senior Superintendent of Police, Ekudot Moses.
Please interpret.
Agambye alipoota eyo gye yakola asobola okubeera ng'agitegeera ng'asinziddeyo ku mukono gwe mwennyini we yasayininga, ng'era ne kwa alipoota eyo kuliko amannya ge yennyini, n'agamba nti neera kuliko n'omukono mukama we yamudirira eyali ayitibwa Namanya Joseph naye wennyini we yateeka omukono, n'agamba era ku alipoota y'emu kuliko era n'akulira department yaabwe ey'aba CCTV naye kwe yateeka omukono ayitibwa Okello Moses.
My Lord, the report also bears a signature of my Director ICT, and it was endorsed by Commissioner of Police, Mujabwami Ezra.
Okay.
Agambye kwa alipoota y'emu era ne mukama we akulira eby'emitimbagano.
Yes, my Lord, I recognize the report.
Ekiwandiiko ekyo akitegedde.
Recognize it as what?
It is a CCTV analysis report on alleged case of murder, Vide Gaba Police Station, CRB 026, stroke 2026, my Lord. My Lord, this report was authored by me.
Okay. Vide Gaba CRB
026, stroke 2026, my Lord.
Agambye alipoota yasobodde okugitegeera okusinziira ku nnamba eriko ey'omusango ogwaddizibwa eggaba nga kuliko ennamba eya poliisi eya 26 mu mwaka ogwa 2026 ku musango gw'okutta.
Is it dated?
Yes, my Lord, this report is dated the 7th day of April, year 2026. And it's addressed to the Commander CID KMP.
You say you signed it. Where did you sign it?
My Lord, this report bears my signature in each and every page.
Line supervisors that you have mentioned.
The signatures of all my line supervisors are also in each and every page. And specifically in page 11, it bears their signatures and their names, my Lord.
Agambye alipoota eyo yagikola lunaku z'omwezi nga 7 omwezi gw'okuna omwaka guno ogwa 2026 ngeri yali ewandiikibwa mukama waabwe owa KMP, n'agamba nti nno ku buli peegi mu alipoota eyo yateekako omukono gwe era ne bakama be bonna bateekako emikono gyabwe, naye n'ayongera n'agamba nti ku peegi ey'e11 kuliko emikono gya bakama waabwe n'amannya gaabwe.
Yes, Mr. Mwaganya.
Does it, in summary, what does it comprise of?
Mr. Mwaganya, before we put content
Yes.
on record, we need to first admit it.
Yes, my Lord.
Before we put content.
I'm not for the content, but my Lord, we could admit it then.
My Lord,
Maybe another inquiry is, did you make that report directly from the server, or did you extract it and put it on a device?
My Lord, that was my intention of where I was asking.
Okay.
To know the annexures.
Have you understood my question?
yes, my Lord. My Lord, the report comprises of still images, which are extracted from the CCTV footages.
Yes.
In the report, it also has a request letter attached.
Request letter from or by?
A request letter by SCP Taremwa Moses, who is the commander CID KMP.
SCP who?
Taremwa Moses.
And you say who is Talema Moses?
He's the commander CID KMP.
Yes.
My Lord, the report also has consent letters attached. We have consent from Renewal Circle. We have consent here attached from Wentz Medical Center. And the consent form from Shell Ginger Road.
What else?
My Lord, still with the report, I have a flash disk, a storage device having the CCTV footages, and it is labeled CCTV footages by the Gaba Police Station, CRB 026/2026, my Lord.
It is labeled?
CCTV footages via the Gaba Police Station, CRB 026/2026, my Lord.
Okay, let's have it in.
Agambye mu alipooti eyo mulimu ebifaananyi bye basobola okuba nga bajja mu butambi bwekebejja. N'agambye mulimu n'ebbaluwa eyali esaba okuva ewa mukama we Taremwa Moses. N'agamba mulimu n'endagaano ezaabo be bajjako obutambi obwo, nga kuliko aba Sako ya Renewal, nga kuliko n'eddwaliro lya Wets, ne kubeerako ne ku Ginger Road Shell. Nayongera n'agamba nti nera alina ne ka disk ka flash kwe basobola okubeera nga bateeka obutambi obwo nga basinziira ku musango ogw'eggaba ogwa CRB 26 omwaka gwa 2026.
Yes, who is responding?
My Lord, we have no objection.
I have the background.
Background of what?
The background of what was indicated in the request letter in regards to this case, my lord.
Okay. We shall be more interested on page 2. Upon you being requested as per the request letter, what did you do?
My lord, as the action officer, the action I took upon receipt of the request letter
Yes.
was visiting of the scene in company of the investigating officers from Kabalagala Police Station, visiting of the scene in company of the investigating officers from Kabalagala Police Station to identify the presence of any private CCTV cameras around the scene of incident, my lord.
Repeat that, please.
Visiting of the scene in company of the investigating officers from Kabalagala Police Station to identify the presence of any private CCTV cameras around the scene of incident.
Yes.
My lord, I also conducted a mapping exercise. I conducted a mapping exercise to determine the availability of CCTV cameras. Mapping exercise to determine the availability of CCTV cameras along the suspected routes used by the suspect to access the scene.
Imagine you're writing. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Along the suspected routes used by the suspect to access the scene, my lord.
Interpretation, please.
Agambye ku page esooka mu alipoota ye yali annyonnyolako ebyo ng'asinziira ku bbaluwa eyali yamusaba okubeera nga yeekebejja obutambi obwo. Then ku page ey'okubiri yali annyonnyola we yagenda ku ssiini ebikolwa bwe byakolebwa, ng'era ku ssiini eyo yali yagendayo ne abasirikale abaali bakola kunoonyereza abaali bava ku poliisi ye Kabalagala okubeera nga bategeera kamera ezaali mu kitundu ekyo ebikolwa bwe byali byakolebwa. Era n'agamba nti no yali yeekebejja alabe kamera ezaali mu bitundu ebyo ne ebyali byakozesebwa suspect eyazza emisango egyo.
So after your scene surveillance and mapping exercise, what followed?
My lord, I accessed the police intelligence video surveillance system. I accessed the police intelligent video surveillance system. To assess the availability and coverage of police CCTV cameras within and around the scene, and to track the suspect's movements, my lord.
Interpret.
Agambye era ekyaddirira yasobola okubeera nga yeekebejja zi kamera ezo ezaali eza poliisi okubeera ng'azuula ebifaananyi kiki ebyo bye zaali zikutte mu kitundu ekyo ewali wazzibwa emisango ekyo n'ebitundu ebyali byetoolodde awamu n'okubeera nga batrackinga ne suspect oyo we yali ayita buli wamu.
So what did you discover in respect of the private and police surveillance camera coverage at the city?
My Lord, with the private cameras at Renewal Circle,
Where was Renewal Circle?
my Lord, Renewal Circle is located right behind the scene of the incident, my Lord.
Yes.
My Lord, when I gained consent to the system at Renewal Circle, I retrieved CCTV footages. Which I later analyzed. Upon analysis, I found out that the suspect drove motor vehicle RAV4, which has the number plate indicated in the report.
Where is the number plate indicated in the report for the court's record?
My Lord, in my actions taken, 2.4, line 2.4.
Just refer us to the page and paragraph number. Paragraph 2 point.
Paragraph 2.4 in page 3, my Lord. It has the registration number, which was established.
Let's take down the registration number. First.
Agambye ye kwebyo bye yazuula mu kamera ezaali ez'obwannannyini ne kwezi eza poliisi naye nga mu kusooka ku kamera ez'obwannannyini ng'asoose ku kamera eya Sacco Renewal esangibwa emabega w'ekifo ekyo ewaddizibwa emisango egyo nti era ng'amaze okuba ng'afuna ebbaluwa ey'endagaano kwabo aba Renewal Sacco yasobola okuba ng'afuna obutambi obwo oluvannyuma n'amala n'abwekebejja n'azuula nti mu butambi obwo suspect oyo yali yakozesa emmotoka ng'akozesa emmotoka ey'ekika kya RAV4 eya number plate esangibwa mu alipoota ye ku page eyokusatu.
So you say you analyzed the Renewal Circle camera and found that the suspect drove that motor vehicle. Yes?
My Lord, I established that motor vehicle's registration number plate.
Yes.
Through the police CCTV cameras.
No. Well, can you just complete? What had you completed? You analyzed and found that the suspect drove motor vehicle RAV4 with that registration number?
Yes.
When?
That was in the day prior to the incident day. And I was able to identify the features in that motor vehicle, my Lord.
You identified the features. of the motor vehicle?
Yes, my lord. After identity of the features through the renewal camera footages, I now went ahead and conducted analysis on the police CCTV cameras. Analysis on the police CCTV cameras.
For what purpose? First?
The analysis was to enable me establish the registration number of that vehicle, and to have its movements tracked, my lord.
Agambye nti suspect yasooka n'avuga emmotoka eyo emabegako nga mu kifo ekyo era n'agamba nti no yasobola okubeera nga akozesa kamera za renewal sacco okubeera nga yekebejja emmotoka eyo suspect gye yakozesa mu kifo ekyo era n'agamba nti yayongera n'akozesa ne kamera eza poliisi okubeera nga zimuyambako okumanya number plate y'emmotoka eyo n'ebifo byennyini emmotoka eyo bye yali etambuliramu.
Wouldn't you have established this through the renewal camera?
The registration number plate could not be established at the renewal camera footages. So I went ahead to use our police cameras along Gaba Road, that is Gaba Trading Center. Cameras along Bunga.
Go slow, please. The number plate could not be established at renewal CCTV camera. Why?
Why?
It was because of clarity issues. Clarity, they were not so clear to show the number plate. And their resolution effect is too low, my lord.
So what features did you manage to recognize using that renewal camera that aided your further investigations?
My lord, I was able to see features like the spare tire, which was behind, and the color of that specific motor vehicle, my lord.
The color and what else?
The spare tire, which is behind,
Okay. So you say after getting those features, you went to the police cameras
yes, my lord.
to record what you discovered with the aid of the police cameras.
My lord, with the aid of the police cameras, I was able
Okay, let's, there's something I missed earlier on.
Yes, my
It's
lord.
about the places. There was Kabalagala, there was
Oh, okay.
The places were Gaba Trading Center, Bonga,
Gaba, Bunga,
Kawalagala,
yes.
Lugogo, and Nakawa, my lord.
Agambye nti ku kamera za renewal sako yasobola okubeera nga ategeera kala ya emmotoka eyo suspect gye yakozesa n'okuba nga ategeera nti emmotoka eyo yalinako omupiira gwa spare emabega n'ayongera n'agamba nti yakozesa kamera ezaabwe eza poliisi okubeera nga ategeera emmotoka eyo mu bitundu ku kkubo ly'eggaba road n'eggaba trading center ne Bunga Ekabalagala Erugogo ne mu bitundu by'e Nakawa.
Yes.
can proceed.
So with the use of the police cameras, what did you?
I was able to establish the registration number plate of that vehicle, my lord.
And upon establishing the registration number plate, what did you do?
It aided me in the tracking of the movements of that motor vehicle, my lord. That was in the day prior to the incident day. Tracked the movements of that motor vehicle in the day prior to the incident day, my lord.
Okay.
My lord, officer, if you feel like sitting down, please, we can offer you a seat.
Thank you, my lord.
Do you like to sit?
It's okay, my lord. I can stand, my lord.
agambe we yali ng'akozesa kamera ezaabwe eza poliisi yasobola okubeera nga ategeera oba ng'azulako enamba plate y'emmotoka eyo yali yakozesebwa n'abeera nga emuyamba okubeera nga atrackinga amakubo emmotoka eyo ge yali eyitamu olunaku ng'ekikolwa ekyo tekinaba kubeera nga kikolebwa.
Okay, now take court through what you established or observed.
My lord, upon tracking that motor vehicle movements, the police ANPR camera captured it on the 1st of April.
Okay, repeat that. ANPR.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
The police ANPR camera captured that motor vehicle on the 1st of April, year 2026, at 10:17 minutes and 15 seconds. Being driven from Chanja towards Kisasi, my lord.
In what paragraph is that observation made in your report?
My lord, that paragraph is under my observations in paragraph 4.1 in page 4.
Interpretation.
agambye nti ye bye yazuula nga trackinga emmotoka eyo amakubo ge yali ekozesa ng'akozesa kamera ezaabwe eziba zisobola okubeera nga zifuna namba plate y'emmotoka eyo nti ku lunaku lw'omwezi nga lumu omwezi gw'okuna omwaka guno ku ssaawa 4:17 akuyiseko n'obutikitiki 15 yasobola okukwata emmotoka eyo nga yali evuga okuva mu bitundu by'ekyanja ng'egenda mu bitundu by'ekisaasi ng'era ebyo byonna bye yazuula yabikola mu alipoota ye nga bisangibwa ku
that at 10:45:09 and 10:47:40 hours, the police camera
At 10,
10:45:09 and 10:47:40. That is in my paragraph 4.2.
yes.
The police cameras named Nakawa Metal Fabrication, and Lugogo Rugby captured the same motor vehicle being driven by the suspect towards Kampala city center, my lord. And my lord, that is seen
Okay. Being
driven by the suspect towards Kampala city center, my lord. My lord, that is seen in images 2 and 3 in my report.
Yes.
My Lord, also observed that at 10:48:27 hours, police camera named Ginger Road, New Vision Junction, police camera named Ginger Road, New Vision Junction, recorded the same motor vehicle registration number indicated there, proceeding towards Kampala City Center, my Lord.
Okay, let's allow interpretation.
Agambye ku ssaawa 4:45 awamu ne ku ssaawa 4:47 kamera zaabwe zasobola okuba nga zikwata emmotoka eyo ng'evugibwa suspect ng'ali mu bitundu by'e Nakawa Metal Fabrication ne Rugogo ku Rugby ng'evugibwa suspect oyo nga we yali avuga dda mu bitundu by'e Kampala mu kibuga n'agamba nti era ebyo bisangibwa mu alipoota ye mu bifaananyi ekyokubiri n'ekyokusatu. Nayongera n'agamba ku ssaawa 4:48 kamera zaabwe era zasobola okukwata emmotoka eyo ng'eri ku junction awo nga ku luguudo lw'e Ginger Road nga ku New Vision ng'emmotoka eyo yali edda mu Kampala.
Okay, did you capture that image?
Yes, my Lord, that is in image 4, my Lord.
What else?
My Lord, I also observed that at 11:20 hours, the police camera named Ginger Road Electoral Commission captured the same motor vehicle, still driven by the suspect, heading further towards Chibuli, my Lord. Heading further towards Chibuli, my Lord. And I captured that. It's indicated on image 5, my Lord.
Ku ssaawa 5:02 emmotoka eyo y'emu yali evugibwa suspect ku luguudo lwa Ginger Road ng'etuuse mu bitundu bya Mission ng'ali evugibwa ng'edda mu bitundu by'ekikuli era mu alipoota ye kisangibwa mu kifaananyi ekyokutaano.
Lord, at 11:28:22 hours and 11:28:31 hours, the police camera named Daily Monitor Junction. The police camera named Daily Monitor Junction captured the same motor vehicle being driven still towards.
Zasobola okubeera nga zikwata emmotoka eyo era yali evugibwa ng'etuuse ssaawa Daily Monitor mu junction era yali evuga ng'edda mu bitundu by'ekikulu.
My Lord, that is captured in my images 6 and 7, my Lord.
Era kisangibwa mu bifaananyi by'ebyoka mu alipoota agambye ekyo.
My Lord, at 11:31:03 hours, the police camera named Total Chibuli captured the same motor vehicle, registration number indicated there, proceeding towards Kabalagala, my Lord. Proceeding towards Kabalagala. That is seen in image 8, my Lord.
Ssaawa 5:31 kamera zaabwe zasobola okubeera ng'era zikwata emmotoka eyo nga yali evugibwa ng'egenda mu bitundu by'e Kabalagala ng'yali etuuse awo ku ekibuli ku Toto.
Yes.
My Lord, at 11:32:56 and 11:33:03, the police camera named Kisugu Kabalagala Junction, police camera named Kisugu Kabalagala Junction, recorded the motor vehicle, its registration number indicated there, moving from the direction of Chibuli towards Kabalagala, my Lord. My Lord, that is seen in my images 9:10.
Gambye ku ssaawa 5:32 paka ku ssaawa nga 5:33 emmotoka emu yali etuuse ku junction y'ekisugu awo ekabalagala ng'era emmotoka eyo yali evugibwa ng'eva mu bitundu by'ekibuli ng'edda mu bitundu by'ekabalagala ng'era ebyo birimu alipoota ye mu kifaananyi eky'omwenda n'ekya 10.
Proceed.
My Lord, between 11:37:05 and 11:50:05, police cameras named Kansanga Market, that is Rubies, Heritage Junction, Kansanga, cameras named Kansanga Market, Rubies, Heritage Junction, Kansanga, and Kabalagala Chitalanga Junction, and Kabalagala Chitalanga Junction, captured motor vehicle, the RAV4 with its registration number plate, proceeding towards Bunga, my Lord. That is seen in images 11, 12, and 13, my Lord.
Ti wakati w'essaawa 5:37 mu ssaawa nga 5:05 emmotoka era yakwatibwa kamera zadde bwe yali katali Kansanga awo ng'era ku junction ya Heritage Kansanga emmotoka eyo eva mu bitundu by'Ekabalagala ne ku junction ya Kabalagala Kitalanga ng'emmotoka eyo yali evugibwa ng'edda mu bitundu by'Ebbunga ng'era bisangibwa mu alipoota ye ku page ya 12.
I think this is a very long report. Can we summarize the findings? Tell us, we all have the reports, the prosecution and the defense, we all have the reports, so I propose that you tell us.
Yes.
And from Gaba Trading Center,
You can tell us the time. Time is important. Our Trading Center at what time?
it was at 12:27 hours, my Lord.
That's in your paragraph.
Paragraph 4.9.
Mr. Odong, are you with us?
Yes, my Lord. That is in my paragraph. 4.9 is Bunga, my Lord. That is has Bunga, then Bunga Market. It proceeds to Gaba at 4.10. That is at 11:58, my Lord. 11:58, it's seen at Gaba.
So from Gaba Trading Center, where did it go?
From Gaba Trading Center now, it proceeds to the Renewal Circle parking yard at Renewal Circle. That is at
In what paragraph?
just a moment.
If you need a printed report, we can return it if you have hardships using your computer.
Private cameras at Renewal Circle was at 12:04.
Under what paragraph?
That is under paragraph 4.11,
Okay.
4.11.
So what did you observe when the car parks at Renewal Circle?
My Lord, at Renewal Circle, I observed the driver parking, who in this case who is our suspect in the report. After parking, he disembarked off that motor vehicle, my Lord. After disembarking, he locked the motor vehicle. But before he could walk to the scene, he first confirmed whether the motor vehicle locked properly.
How did he do this? What did you observe him do?
He was pulling the door handle at the co-driver's side, my Lord. I mean, at the driver's side, my Lord.
After he,
Interpretation, please.
agambye nti emmotoka eyo yakwatibwa mu bitundu ng'evugibwa ng'eva mu bitundu by'ebbunga neyekwatibwa mu trading center eggaba ng'era yali etuuse mu trading center eyo ku ssaawa 5:58 ng'era we yava n'egenda mu parking eya Renewal Circle ng'era yatuukawo ku ssaawa 6:04 nga yakwatibwa kamera ezo ez'obwannannyini eza ssaka eyo nti ye bye yazuula ku kamera eyo yalaba nga drive oyo apaakinga mu parking eyo n'abeera nga ajjako emmotoka eyo n'agyerookingira ye mwennyini naye nga suspect eyo tannaba kubanga avaawo yasooka n'akakasa nti ddala emmotoka eyo oba agirookinze bulungi ku luggi lwa driver.
So after him confirming the car is locked?
My Lord, the suspect there now walked towards Gaba, Early Childhood Development Center. He walked towards Gaba, Early Childhood Development Program Center, my Lord.
Did you observe anything else after that, after him walking towards the center?
My Lord, I also observed that at the same parking there were other motor vehicles.
Okay, in respect of the suspect. Okay, fine. First finish that. There are other motor vehicles, yes?
And he specifically looked for a location where he parked right behind another motor vehicle, my Lord.
So what followed after him parking and walking
Okay,
towards?
Mr. Where is that in your report?
My Lord,
First of the issue of him trying to ensure that the car is locked and then also trying to find an appropriate parking. Where is it?
my
in the
Lord,
report?
under paragraph 4.1,
4.1.
yes, it
We are going back to
summarizes 4.11, 11, eh?
4.11.
Yes, my Lord. It summarizes all the activity observations from the private camera
Okay.
at Renewal Circle, how he parked and walked to the scene and later returned and drove away shortly. And all those actions are clearly seen in
On
the
that
CCTV
image.
footage, my Lord.
Okay, the issue of checking the car to ensure that it's
They are
locked.
all seen clearly in the
It is
footage,
in
my
the
Lord.
image.
We shall view
Yes.
that in the image.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay.
Later.
Yes.
Okay,
please.
let's summarize 4.11. When he walks to the center, what followed?
My Lord, he returned in a period of about 12 minutes.
Yes.
Where he again checked the motor vehicle. Specifically at the side of the front tire at the co-driver's side, my Lord.
Okay.
Specifically?
The front tire at the co-driver's side, my lord.
Tiyalaba
And what
suspect.
followed?
After that, he opened the car, entered and drove away.
Yalaba suspect oyo ng'ava ku mmotoka eyo ng'atambula nga adda ku kasomero ka Gaba Early Childhood Development Center ng'era yalaba ne mu kamera eyo yasobola okulaba suspect oyo we yaparking emmotoka waliwo n'emmotoka endala ezaali zipaakingiddwawo ng'era suspect oyo yali yaparkinga emmotoka eyo n'agiparkinga emabega wa mmotoka endala ng'era suspect oyo yaddayo ku mmotoka nga bamaze okuyitawo eddakiika nga 12 naye n'asooka n'akebera ku mmotoka ye ku mupiira ogw'emmaaso ogwa passenger ow'emmaaso n'amala n'avuga n'agenda.
Okay, again in summary, just brief course, when he drove away, where did he go and using what route in summary?
My lord, when he drove away, he used the minor road. Where he connected still to the Gaba Road in his exit. Connected to the Gaba Road in his exit.
And where did he go?
My lord, he drove towards Bunga Market.
To where?
When he reached Bunga, my lord, he made a stopover. And he entered in an area which was a dark spot out of camera coverage. For a period of about 1 hour and 40 minutes, my lord.
Okay, for, yes, for how
Okay.
long?
When he branched off, it was to about 1 hour and 4 minutes, my lord.
So when did you, I want you to brief course, when did you last see him and when did you see him again? Which camera last saw him before the...
My lord, a camera named Gaba Shell last saw him at 12:31. Last saw him at 12:31,
No.
32.
Where do you reflect that in your report?
My lord, that is seen in paragraph 4.15 and it is clearly seen in image 30, my lord.
So Gaba Shell last saw him
At 12:31, 32. And the next camera that sees him is called Hash Petrol Station Bonga at 14:19, 4400 hours, my lord. At 14:19, 4400 hours, my lord.
(14, 19, 44).
Yes, my lord.
Okay. So, Mr. Dongo, what is the location of these two cameras? My lord, I'm referring to Gaba Shell and Hash Petrol Station. What is the location of these two cameras?
My lord,
Where?
the camera at Gaba Shell and Hash Petrol Station are within a distance of about 500 meters, my lord.
The camera
At Shell Gaba, police camera named Shell Gaba, and the police camera named Hash Petrol Station Bonga are in a distance of about 500 meters, my lord.
Agambye nti suspect yavuga ng'ava mu kifo ekyo ng'akozesa akakubo ka ppanya n'atuuka paka ku luguudo lw'Eggaba nga yali avuga ng'adda mu bitundu by'Eggaba mu katale era n'abaako yayimirira Eggaba kamera zaabwe we zaali nga tezisobola kumulaba n'amalayo essaawa ng'emu n'eddakiika ng'ana n'ayongera n'agamba nti kamera zaabwe zakoma okubanga zimulaba wakati wa ku sheero esangibwa eggaba ne ku mafuta ga hashi agasangibwa ebbunga naye nga ku mafuta ga sheero gamukwata ku ssaawa 6 n'eddakiika 31 ne ku 32, then amafuta ga hashi ag'ebbunga wakati wa ssaawa 8 n'eddakiika 19, ng'era obuwanvu okuva ku sheero ey'eggaba ne ku haasi ey'ebbunga waliwo obuwanvu bwa mita nga 5.
So you say he entered a dark spot where there was no camera. What informs your opinion that he had a stopover around that place?
My Lord, based on the timestamps, there was delay. A distance of 500 meters cannot be driven in a period of 1 hour and 40 minutes, my Lord.
Okay. So when you next see him at the camera of Hash petrol station Bunga, where did he go? Again in summary.
My Lord, from the camera of Hash petrol station, the vehicle proceeds towards Kansanga.
Yes.
From Kansanga, my Lord, the vehicle continues to Kabalagala.
Yes.
From Kabalagala, it continues to Arena Mall, traffic lights.
Yes.
From Arena Mall, the vehicle proceeds towards Electoral Commission traffic lights along Ginger Road.
Yes.
From there, it continued up to Shell Ginger Road.
Okay.
Ayongedde n'agamba nti emitters 5 omuntu asobola kubeera nga abivugira essaawa ng'emu n'eddakiika 40. Nayongera n'agamba nti kamera yaabwe yali esinzidde ku mafuta ga hashi ebbunga. Balaba suspecti ng'avuga ng'agenda bitundu by'e Kansanga n'agenda e Kabalagala ne bimukwata ng'atuuse era ne ku Arena Mall ku bitaala ne yeeyongerayo ku Electoral Commission etusangibwa ku luguudo lwa Ginger Road paka era ebyamukwata paka ku shere eya Ginger Road.
So what happened at Shell Ginger Road?
My Lord, the vehicle arrived at Shell Ginger Road at 14:45, 4900 hours.
14:45, 49 hours.
Where the suspect was driving it parked.
Yes.
After parking, he interacted with the staff at Shell.
How did you, using what camera were you in position to observe his activities at Shell Ginger Road?
My Lord, I used the private cameras at Shell Ginger Road. That is the camera named Shell Ginger Road 4-1 and the IPC. Shell Ginger Road 4-1 and IPC camera.
So what did you observe from your report?
My Lord, the suspect disembarked, interacted with the staff, and was assisted in pushing the motor vehicle, registration number attached, into the parking area.
Anything else?
My Lord, that is where the activities of first.
Did you
and-
observe anything else?
My Lord, I also observed the suspect making phone calls around Shell, Ginger Road, my Lord. My Lord, that is seen in my images between image 43 to image 49, my Lord.
agambye nti yabanga ne balaba suspect eyo ng'ali ku shere eya Ginger Road ku ssaawa zaalinga 8:45 ng'era bwe yali akozesa kamera ez'obwannannyini eza shere eyo ne balaba suspect eyo we yapaakinga emmotoka era nga alina ne staff wa shere eyo gwe yali ayogerako naye era ne bamuyambako okubeera nga basindika emmotoka y'okubeera ng'etuuka mu parking ng'era ebyo byonna byayogedde biri mu alipoota ye mu kifaananyi ekya ana musatu okutuuka paka nga ku 49.
So that was the next day, the 2nd of April.
Yes, my Lord.
Under what paragraph?
My Lord, under paragraph 4.22 in page 7 of my report,
What happened on the 2nd of April?
on the 2nd at 10:16, 1300 hours, the police cameras named Gabakauku Junction, fixed camera 1 and 2,
Police camera named
Gabakauku Junction, fixed camera 1 and 2, captured the suspect, carrying a backpack, being transported on a motorcycle, with an unidentified registration number plate as they head towards the scene, my Lord.
Okay.
That is seen in images 50 and 51, my Lord.
nti ku lunaku olwaddiro olw'ennaku z'omwezi nga 2 ogwokuna omwaka guno mu alipoota y'ebisangibwa mu peegi ey'omusanvu ku ssaalisa wanganya 16 ti suspect yalabibwa ng'ali ku junction y'eggaba kawuku yakwatibwa kamera yaabwe eya namba emu n'eyokubiri ebalaba suspect eyo ng'alina ensawo gye yali aweese ng'ali ku pikipiki ng'era gye bataasobola kubanga bategeera enamba plate yaayo nga yali avuga ng'adda mu bitundu we yaddiza omusango ng'era bisangibwa ku kifaananyi kye ekya 5 n'51.
Mr. Odongo, two things. First, in your paragraph 4.22, what date did you quote? What date is in your report?
Paragraph 4.22 indicates 2nd of April 2025, my Lord. 2026. My Lord, there was a typing error I would like to bring to your attention. Instead of the year 2026, the error came and it is typed 2025, my Lord.
Is that the only error you want to correct?
Yes, my Lord.
Okay. Then this court would like to know, on this 2nd, how did you identify the suspect on this particular motorcycle? How did you manage to detect him? Because you said a motorcycle has no registration number. How did you know that the person being carried on that particular motorcycle was the suspect?
My Lord, after the arrest of the suspect at the scene,
I want you to go slow.
upon arrest of the suspect from the scene, my Lord,
Yes.
he was taken to a police station, that is Kabaragala police station.
Yes.
Where I saw his dress code.
Yes.
and identified him as the same suspect who was arrested from the scene, my lord.
Yes.
Upon identifying that, I went and queried the police cameras along Gaba Bypass Road. That is the Kauku Junction camera.
Yes.
And I was able to identify the same suspect on those cameras
Using what?
based on the dress code. The back bag and the eyeglasses.
Okay. Yes. So you saw that motorcycle carrying the suspect towards the scene.
Yes, my lord.
Anything else?
Upon seeing the suspect heading to the scene on that motorcycle, I went ahead and analyzed the footages of Wayne's Medical Center.
Yes. Why Wednesday Medical Center?
Wayne's Medical Center is where the victims were rushed to after the attack, my lord.
Okay. What did you observe?
My lord, I observed that at 11:20, 2300 hours, the private cameras at Wayne's Medical Center recorded unidentified individuals unidentified individuals were bringing the victims for medical attention, my lord. My lord, I would also love to notify you that from the time I see the suspect at the cameras of bypass and the time I see,
Bypass, when you say bypass.
that is Gaba Bypass Road, the camera named Kauku at 10:16.
That
Yes.
is when he was on a border.
Yes, my lord.
motorcycle?
Yes, my lord.
So when you see the suspect at Gaba Kauku camera, at what time?
At 10:16,
Yes.
I again see now the victims being brought at 11:20, which gives a time frame of 1 hour and 4 minutes.
What time did you see the victims being brought?
I see the victims at 11:20, my lord.
What period is this?
It's a time frame of 1 hour and 4 minutes.
1 hour, 4 minutes.
Yes, my lord.
Sure.
Yes.
It is
My lord,
10,
10:16.
10:16, not
11:20.
16.
10:16 and
Okay.
11:20, my lord.
Okay, I had recorded 10:16. Okay.
10:16.
yagambye nti yasekooti okuba nga atereezaamu mu nnaku ez'omwezi eziri mu alipoota ye ng'ali yakola ensobi ng'ateekamu ennaku z'omwezi 2 omwezi gw'okuna omwaka gwa 2025 n'atereeza nti abadde zirina kubeera mu nnaku z'omwezi 2 ogwokuna omwaka gwa 2026 n'agamba yasobola okubeera ng'ategeera suspect oyo mu butambi ng'asinziira ku ngeri gye yali ayambaddemu ng'era suspect oyo olw'ensonga nti yali yakwatibwa ku ssiini n'atwalibwa ku poliisi y'e Kabalagala mu ngeri y'emu gye yali ayambaddemu, era n'agamba nti ku bypass y'e Gaba Road ng'asinziira ku kamera y'ekawuku ku junction yasobola okulaba nga suspect oyo yali ayambadde mu ngeri y'emu ng'era yali alina ne galubindi ze yali ayambadde, ng'era suspect oyo yali ku border ng'agenda we yakolera ebikolwa ebyo. N'agamba nti ng'asinziira ku kamera ez'obwannannyini ez'eddwaliro za Wets yasobola okubeera ng'alabako abaana abaali baasalibwa oba abaali baatemebwa nga baali batwalibwayo ku ddwaliro eyo okubeera nga bajjanjabwa. N'agamba nti zaali ssaawa 5:2 ne ssaawa 5:23. N'ayongera n'agamba nti kamera eza Wets zasobola okubeera nga zirikodinga ng'era ziraba abantu abo baali baleeta abaana abo okubeera nga bayambibwa. N'ayongera n'agamba nti kamera ey'akawuku ku junction yali yalaba suspect oyo ku ssaawa 4:16 ng'era yali ayambadde mu ngeri y'emu n'akompeyaringamu nti essaawa wakati we yali ng'ali ku junction eyo y'ekawuku n'ey'abaana we baali batwalibwa ku ddwaliro lya Wets lwali ssaawa ng'emu n'eddakiika nga 4.
Okay, so you say you identified him, the way he was dressed, the backpack, and
Mr. Okello, can you see the screen? If there's nothing playing now, I want to be sure that you are able to see the screen.
Mr. Odongo, you will first explain to court the content of that flash. What does it contain in details and what are you going to play?
Well, my lord, the flash contains CCTV footages for the movements of the motor vehicle, CCTV footages, the movements of the motor vehicle from Chanja through multiple locations, that is Nakawa, Lugogo, Electoral Commission, Chibuli, areas of Kabalagala, and Surubunga, and finally to Gaba. From Gaba, you also see the vehicle at Renewal Circle. From Renewal Circle, my lord, we see the return route of the same motor vehicle.
as you have told the court in your evidence.
Yes, my lord. In the return, you see the vehicle in areas of Bunga,
Okay.
Kansanga, we see it at the Arena Mall, traffic lights. It proceeds to Electoral Commission and finally to Shell Ginger Road, my lord.
Okay.
Those are all the movements the day prior to the incident day, my lord.
Okay, let's have the footage. If you want, you can sit. My lord, I believe even Mr. Okello may sit if he wants.
He prefers to stand? Okay. So.
Agambye ku flash eyo kuliko akatambi akakwatibwa emmotoka eyo we yali ng'evugibwa we yatandikira mu bitundu by'ekyanja eyita e Nakawa, Erugogo, Electoral Commission, Ekibuli, e Kabalagala, e Kansanga, e Bbunga paka we yakomekereza mu bitundu by'Eggaba naye nga Eggaba yapakinga ku renewal essako n'emmotoka eyo era yakwatibwa we yali ng'eddayo ng'ekozesa ebitundu by'Eggaba, Kansanga, Kabalagala ne ku bitala bya Arena Mall ku Electoral Commission ne we yakomekereza ku Ginger Road ku Shell.
Where are your friends to help you? Please.
My lord, as earlier on in the report, this is the camera called Nakawa Metal Fabrication. It captured that motor vehicle being driven towards Lugogo.
Point to us.
It clearly has an arrow. It moves with that red arrow.
Okay.
So it identifies the vehicle from other motor vehicles, my lord. So I have left out the point of Kisasi because it clearly shows the registration number plate, which I was advised not to show out here. That's why I have come to the next camera, that is Nakawa Metal Fabrication, and it shows clearly the motor vehicle being driven towards Lugogo. That is the metal.
Mukatambi ako emmotoka yali evugibwa kuliko akasale ku mmotoka esuspect eyo gye yalimu ng'era yali ekwatibwa kamera zaabwe ku Nakawa Metal Fabrications yali evugibwa ng'edda mu bitundu by'e Lugogo.
My lord, that is now the motor vehicle at Lugogo Rugby, proceeding towards New Vision traffic lights.
Yali etuuse Lugogo ng'edda paka ku New Vision ku bitaala.
As you can see there, my lord, the vehicle proceeds towards Electoral Commission.
Electoral Commission.
From Electoral Commission, it comes to Daily Monitor Junction.
Junction ya Daily Monitor.
It proceeds now from Chibuli, my lord, it comes to Kisugu Kabalagala Junction.
ng'evudde ekibuli n'etuuka ku junction ya Kisugu Kabalagala.
That is the motor vehicle, my lord.
Ng'era yeyo emmotoka okuli akasale.
There it's now heading towards Kabalagala Junction.
Awo yali egenda mu bitundu by'e Kabalagala ku junction.
From Kabalagala Junction, I again see it at Heritage Junction, Kansanga.
Yaddamu n'erabwa ku Heritage Junction e Kansanga.
That is the motor vehicle, my lord. Proceeding now towards Chitalanga
Kati awo yali
Junction.
ng'egenda ku Kitalanga ku junction.
That is the motor vehicle, my lord, now at Bunga Market.
Yeyo emmotoka ng'etuuse katale k'ebbunga.
It proceeds towards Gaba Trading Center.
Ne yeeyongerayo paka mu katawuni k'eggaba.
As you see the camera named Gaba National Water at the junction,
Ng'era kamera eyo yali ya Gaba National Water ku junction eyo
clearly captured it.
n'egikwata bulungi.
That is the motor vehicle, my lord. The next camera from National Water is Gaba Trading Center. And that is that junction as you're coming towards the scene, my lord.
Kamera endala eyamukwata era yali ya Gaba Trading Center.
The direction is facing is the direction of the scene, my lord.
Ng'emmotoka gye yali etunudde yali agenda eyo wali wakola ebikolwa ebyo.
My lord, one of the features that I identified earlier on in the report is the back end tire, the spare tires you see.
Ng'era bye yali yazula ku mmotoka eyo yali eyina spare tire emabega.
My lord, from there, the next camera that sees this motor vehicle is a private camera at Renewal Circle.
Eyo kamera yali ya bwannannyini eya Renewal Sacco neera nayo n'ekwata emmotoka eyo.
The activities I earlier on took you through are all clearly seen here, my lord.
Ng'era byonna bye yatuusizza mu bujulizi bwe byonna biraba mu katambi ako.
Can you rewind a bit to see how it comes to renewal?
My lord, that's how the vehicle comes to renewal. At the parking, there were other motor vehicles, but he came looking, searching for where to park, and parked right behind that black motor vehicle you see.
Nti eyo engeri emmotoka gye yatuukamu mu kitundu ekyo era n'apaakinga emabega w'emmotoka eyo.
My lord, that is how the suspect disembarked from the motor vehicle.
Nga ye engeri suspect gye yava mu mmotoka eyo.
He closed, as I was earlier on explaining,
N'aggalawo
and
emmotoka
confirmed whether it was properly closed.
n'akakasa oba ddala yali yegadde bulungi.
Can you play it again? That particular activity?
Is that okay? Thank you, my lord.
And then,
So he therefore now walks towards the scene.
Awo n'amala n'atambula paka ali ku ssiini oba we yatemulira abaana.
My lord, he finished about 12 minutes from there.
Ng'era kyamutwalira eddakiika nga 12.
think you can forward it to when he returns.
That's what I'm trying to do, my lord. Is there returning, my lord? As I earlier on talked about checking on the tire right at the co-driver's side, on the left-hand side. That is the activity there. He checked it. After checking, he got into the same motor vehicle. My lord, that's how he leaves that parking.
You may have to forward to the next camera if it takes longer.
There, my lord, he has left that parking. From that parking, my lord, the next camera is Gaba Trading Center. It sees the same vehicle joining the Gaba Road from a minor road. My lord, it means he didn't come back through this junction. He used a shortcut and joined this Gaba Road through a minor road. That is the vehicle there, as you see, my lord. Then it proceeds now to the same route used now here. The camera of Gaba National Water proceeds to Bunga Market. As you may see, that is Oryx on your left. That is the vehicle proceeding, my lord. Now, this is where I show, in this footage, it shows the branch of point to a dark spot. This is the camera named Gaba Shell at 12:31, as I earlier on said, my lord. Between that camera and the next camera is a distance of about 500 meters, my lord. Now from that dark spot, my lord, you see that vehicle getting back to this Gaba Road at 14:19, as I earlier on said. From 12:31, you see it again at 14:19. It returns to the road and drives through towards the direction of Kansanga. You see it at Kabalagala Chitalanga Junction. It is here at Heritage Junction, Kansanga.
Neddamu neeraba ku Heritage Junction e Kansanga.
From Heritage, it comes to, this is Kabalagala Junction, as you may see, my lord.
Junction ye Kabalagala nga emulaba.
As it's proceeding now towards Arena Mall.
Awo ng'ali egenda paka ku Arena Mall.
That is the vehicle now at sharing, Zambia sharing.
Awo ye mmotoka ng'etuuse Nsambya ku sharing.
And that is the vehicle at Arena Mall.
Kati nga ye mmotoka
Traffic
ng'etuuse ku
lights.
Arena Mall ku bitaala.
It takes the direction of Mukwano Road
N'ekwata oluguudo oludda ku Mukwano Road.
and arrives here at Electoral Commission, my lord.
Awo ng'etuuse ku Electoral Commission.
From Electoral Commission, Shell Ginger Road is right here, my lord.
Awo Shell Ginger Road eri awo wali
So
mulaga.
the vehicle branched to Shell Ginger Road,
Era emmotoka n'eweta awo ku mafuta ga Shell Ginger Road.
maybe also known as Kitigumu House.
Era ng'ewayitibwa era nga Kitugumu House.
So that is now the camera at Shell Ginger Road, my lord.
Nga yeeyo kamera eya Shell Ginger Road.
That is how the vehicle arrived at Shell Ginger Road.
Nga yeeyo engeri emmotoka gye yatuukamu ku Shell eyo.
The suspect was driving it, disembarks.
Era suspect yali avuga emmotoka eyo n'avaamu.
He interacted with the staff of Shell.
N'ayogera n'omu ku bakozi aba Shell eyo.
The suspect of Shell now, the staff at Shell now enters in the vehicle.
Ng'era omukozi wa Shell eyo n'ayingira emmotoka eyo.
Then the suspect participated in the activity of pushing that same motor vehicle.
Ng'era suspect naye yasobola okubeera nga asindika emmotoka eyo.
While being assisted by other staff at Shell Ginger Road, my lord.
Ng'ayambibwako n'abakozi abalala aba Shell eyo.
And they pushed it to the parking within there, my lord.
Era ne bagisindika paka mu parking ku Shell eyo.
You play on, but we see the activity.
That is the suspect you're seeing, my lord.
Yoyo suspect gwe mulaba.
That is the other staff at Shell.
Yoyo omukozi omulala owa Shell.
Another staff joined.
Omukozi omulala n'abeegattako.
That is now the point where they began pushing. The suspect himself started pushing the vehicle.
Ng'awo ke kaseera suspect ye mwennyini n'atandika okubeera
Then other staff joined
n'abakozi abalala nabo ne basindika.
and pushed that vehicle. My lord, from there, that is where the activity of first ends. We come to the second day of April.
Kati nga tugenze katambyako olunaku olwaddirira olunaku z'omwezi nga 2.
This is the camera named Gaba Kauku Junction.
Nga yeya kamera eyeggaba Kawuku ku junction.
It shows this suspect emerging from the Nanjala Road somewhere here, my lord.
Ng'eraga suspect oyo ng'ava ku luguudo lwa Nanjala.
While on a motorcycle, my lord.
Ng'ali ku piki.
This is where I sighted him, my lord, on this camera,
nga we yamulabira ku kamera eyo
after identifying the dressing code
ng'amaze okutegeera engeri gye yali ayambaddemu
after his arrest, my lord.
olunaku lwe baali bamukwata.
Is it zoomable?
Yes, my lord.
Can you try to zoom it for court?
So at that point, my lord, you see the suspect with the backpack, putting on the black glasses, the sunglasses.
Mu kiseera ekyo olaba suspect oyo yali ng'aweese ensawo ng'era ayambadde ne gaalubindi ezaali enzirugavu.
This camera is installed at Gaba Bypass Road.
Nga kamera eyo eri ku Gaba
As
bypass
you're
road.
coming towards Wayne's Medical Center.
Ng'ojja paka ku ddwaliro lya Wentz
It's about 1 kilometer from the scene of incident, my lord.
ng'eringa kilomita emu paka okusiini oba obattira abaana.
That is the opposite camera now showing the suspect on a motorboard heading towards the scene, my lord.
Eyo kamera ng'era eraga suspect ng'agenda ku siini kwennyini.
From there, my lord, it was at 10:16. The next activity you see is the victims being brought to Wayne's Medical Center, my lord, at 11:20.
Kati awo akatambi kali kakalaga abaana abo abaali baatemulwa ku ssaawa 5 nga baleetebwa ku ddwaliro eyo ku ssaawa 5:2.
The first victim was brought at 11:20.
Era victim eyasooka yaleetebwa ku ssaawa 5:2.
Second victim was at 11:22.
Nga victim omulala owookubiri wali wamaze okuyitawo eddakiika 2.
Then the third victim was at 11:24.
Omulala yali baamuleeta ku ssaawa 5:24.
My lord, that is the first victim as you see here.
Nga yoyo victim asooka nga bamuleese.
Was rushed to the emergency room. The spare person returns. One was carrying the first victim.
Era omuntu oyo yali asitudde omwana oyo n'akomawo.
At 11:22, my lord, that is the second victim.
Ku ssaawa 5:22 ne baleeta victim omulala oba omwana omulala.
That is the third victim now being brought at 11:24.
Nga era omwana
Here.
yali owookusatu nga naye aleetebwa ku ssaawa 5:24.
My lord, that is all about the footages at Wayne's Medical Center and all the movements of the vehicle, my lord.
Thank you so much.
Too much obliged, my lord.
Mr. Mwaganya, do your colleagues have a copy of the flash? Do they have a copy of the flash?
No, my lord.
I think you need to give them a copy. Later, even when they are doing their submissions. Any more questions?
Just one now. From your analysis, when he was driving throughout in your camera, could you identify that the driver or any of the drivers in those vehicles could have a mental illness just from seeing the cars move?
That is a very strange question to a CCTV
My Lord,
analyst.
maybe what I can say is that the driver was very conscious and observing traffic regulations, could stop at the traffic lights to show that the lights are red, not allowing him to proceed. And once they go green, he was able to proceed and he could not knock anyone on the way.
yabuziddwa nti oba yali amanyi nti ekiseera ekyo amasanyalaze gataliiko ekikolwa ekyo ekyali kyakolebwa n'agamba nti yali akimanyi n'agamba nti yali yakozesa ne bamubuuza nti recordings ze yali yeekebejje mu nnaku z'omwezi nga lumu ogwokuna omwaka guno nti oba yali yasobola okubeera ng'afunako feesi ey'omuntu oyo n'agamba nti ye ng'akozesa kamera za renewal sako n'eza share okusobola okutegeerako omuntu oyo. Lawyer w'omusibe n'agamba nti ye okusinziira ku katambi kalabe wano mu kkooti nti ko kabadde nga kaliddaako oba nga kadugabye nga talaba bulungi n'amuddamu n'amugamba kirabika kibadde kiva ku light oba ku kitangaala ne maybe wabadde atudde. N'ayongera ne bamubuuza nti okusinziira ye mu katambi ako yali asobola okutegeera nti drive oba yalina obuzibu ku bwongo bwe. N'addamu n'amugamba nti okusinziira drive oyo oba suspect oyo engeri gyali yavugamu emmotoka eyo yali agivuga bulungi ng'era ku bitaala nga wekibeera nga kikya ready nga drive oyo ayimirira nga wekiraga green oba kiragala nga drive oyo agenda ng'era yali tatomera muntu yenna.
So, my Lord.
Any re-exam, Mr. Mwaganya?
No, my Lord.
AIP Odong, thank you so much.
Much obliged, my Lord.
Could we take a health break of 15 minutes?